But the key is to digest. If we don't digest, then it becomes toxic. So it's the same psychically. So every experience in life, we have to digest it. If we don't digest it, toxins remain. And that's what we're dealing with in life, right? We're consciously doing all these things, and we're doing them for good reasons and the right reasons, and we want the best for everybody, and we're doing all this wonderful. Subconsciously, right? We're being governed by the toxins that are left over, by the fears, by the insecurities, by the anger, by the pain, right? By the needs that didn't get fulfilled. That's what's governing us. And so this is where it gets really tricky with this, what's my aim? So I have an aim, and usually consciously, it's a good aim. I mean, but there's an aim behind the aim. Right? There's stuff going on underneath. And what we want to do is become aware as we can. As we expand our awareness, we start to become aware of, oh, okay, what's the underlying motivation here? What are the forces at play as I try to reach my goal and fulfill this aim? So, the psychic digestion process is what Yogi Bhajan called the functional minds. Remember the functional minds? The negative, positive, neutral mind. This is not just a nice theory. This is very practical, important stuff. Because this is how every experience you have to process it. Right? So you have to, yesterday you had an experience. You have to digest. It's just a bunch of blah, blah, blah and words on paper. Unless you digest it, you get rid of the stuff that you don't need, you take in the stuff that nourishes you, you incorporate it in yourself. So you're not just parroting words, you're taking it in and understand, what does this mean for me? How does this, and it becomes part of you. And then you grow and you expand. And that's with every situation you meet in life. You have to digest it. And the digestion process is through the three functional minds. That's how it works. So, because the mind is taking the stuff in, right? So the mind's going, what's this? The senses are pulling things, you're feeling, you're seeing, you're hearing the things, and the mind's going, well, what's this? And the Ahankar's going, in relationship to me. What's this mean for me? So the first mind is the what? Negative. And its job is? Protect? Yeah.
See risks. Risks and calculate emotions.
So, and it triggers what emotion? So fear is the most primal of all emotions, right? It's our survival emotion. That's why, as a species, we're still here. Without fear, we're not here. Oh, look at the nice kitty cat.
Nice clip.
So, fear is that primal emotion. It's in the brain. It's at the base core of the. It goes shooting through the brain, right? So, now, so fear is really important, but it's also our biggest problem, right? Look at your life. I look at my life. Yogi Bhajan confronted us and said, look at your life. If you look at your life, it's mostly run by fear. And he said, look at your relationship with with your spouse. You think it's love, but it's fear. It's all fear-based. And you go, oh, actually, yeah. Right? Fear governs most of what we do. Now, that's because we haven't processed through the three minds. We got stuck on fear. Fear that the negative mind, that fear from the negative mind, it's like a jolt, right? You get jolted. You're walking along, and then something comes at you, and then you go, whoa. That jolt of fear wakes you up.
Start.
Hmm?
Start. I would say.
I'm just translating the word jolt.
Jolt. Right? But it wakes you up. So all of a sudden, you were just wandering around in your head, and all of a sudden you're aware of everything. What's in front of you, what's behind you, what's coming at you, what could happen, where can I get out of here, So it wakes you up and makes you aware of the dangers. And that's its job. And then it's done. Right? Thank you. Got it. Now let's move on. And then we move on to the positive. And the job of the positive is?
See potential.
Yeah.
How people.
Yeah. What's the potential?
What is it in it for me?
Yeah. What's in it for me? Good ego. Yeah, opportunity, potential. What's there? And that's its job to do. And in in every situation in life, there's opportunity. So what is that? And then the job is to move on to the neutral mind. And what's the job of the neutral mind?
To make a decision.
Act, not react.
It's to weight negative and positive, and then make a decision from the neutral position.
From the neutral position, yeah. So it's to look at what's negative, what's positive. But this is the neutral mind working as it is. It's not just there's 20 of these and 10 of these, and it's what does this mean to me? To my Satnam. Not my ego, to my Satnam. How do I need to act in alignment with who I am? How do I need to act in alignment with the bigger aim of my life? Not the short-term aim, the long-term aim of why I'm here. So, and you've all, if you're sitting in this room, I bet you've done this. You've been confronted with a situation that there's 4,272 negative things and 2 positive things. And everybody's telling you, you're crazy, it's nuts, but you have to do it. Right? Everything's in your way. The resources aren't there. There's things blocking you. There's potential danger. But you have to do it. Because if you didn't do it, if you didn't try to do it, you wouldn't be true to yourself. You'd feel like you failed. You'd feel regret. The end of your life, it's if only I wish. Right? And then when you have that, when you're in that neutral mind, when it is in alignment with your soul and with your destiny, the impossible becomes possible. If it's meant to be, it will be. It will happen. It's not that you won't, along the way there'll be successes and failures and, but the destiny will unfold. And the lessons will be learned. But you got to get to the neutral mind. And that's our biggest problem. And if we don't get to the neutral mind, so most of the time we get stuck with the fear. It's just the way we are.